tell me. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics.
And gag the girls. Welcome to this Real Housewives of Potomac hold up.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Before we get into this video, I would like to say my mouth is raw, so if you can't take it, you might not want to watch it.
Girls can't take my motherfucking mouth, bitch. My mouth is real, it is raw, it is raunchy, bitch.
And I say things with love, almost as if we're at my kitchen table, okay? So if you hear a few bitches and so on, just know I call anybody a bitch. It could be a bitch with love and so on, so don't get offended.
We got you. We got you.
This is a recap, but this is also going to be a motherfucking hot topic video. Sorry, Miss Wendy. I'm going to be taking over for you for a minute. Speaking of which, before we get into this recap of the Potomac, which you know I will have some motherfucking clips in this bitch, but where has Wendy been? I know her situation has been a little bit eerie due to her bank not giving her access to her own motherfucking money. And then also, I know she was just in rehab, but I know she had a podcast about to come out. What's going on? Somebody needs to go find out where my mother is and help her because I really am missing her. Sherry Shepherd is not doing it for me. I'm sorry, girl. But anyways.
Okay. Now, first of all, you know I have a lymphedema. Do you know what that is? I have it on my feet. My feet are all broken up down there. I refuse to get in a wheelchair, though. But I refuse, like I'm only 58 years young.
So this recap will be featuring my motherfucking friend, Lemon fucking Carcass. Okay, let me stop cussing because I know y'all be in the comments talking about like, what's going on? Mouth so sour. Can you tone it down? I'm at work. I get it. Okay, I understand. So let me redo that. Lemon Carcass. If you don't get the theme to what Lemon Carcass is, let me roll the clip.
Guys, what are you drinking?
Belvedere Club Soda, 3 lemons, Carcass out.
I love what she's having.
I'll have a vodka club soda, 3 squeezed lemons, Carcass out. Carcass out? Just like the lemons out.
She wants a Belvedere soda.
Belvedere with club soda.
3 lemons squeezed.
3 lemons, please. Got it.
And take the carcass out.
Put the carcass out.
And work. Yes, welcome my bitch. She will be in here chiming in throughout the video, giving another perspective in here. She is somebody who has let me not give her information out too much. I'm about to dox her in this bitch, but sorry, Lemon Carcass. Sorry, girl. Yeah, she's going to give a perspective in here because, like I said, we're going to be I didn't tell y'all this, but we're going to be talking about Salt Lake City and the Real Housewives of Miami and what's going on with Lenny's sour, nasty, rotten ass cheating on Lisa.
It's not easy to be traded in for a new model, a newer model, and then to go out and then see your still husband with somebody else. It's a lot to take in.
Well, I don't know really what's going on because I get a different vibe from what the viewers are getting, and I don't want y'all to jump me for my opinion, what I'm gonna say, but we're gonna get into that later. Anywho, let's get into this motherfucking recap finally, and I'm sorry I just cussed again, but I can't control my sour mouth. I know, see, I told y'all, or I didn't tell y'all nothing. What the hell am I talking about? I posted a video of Andy on Watch What Happens Live where he didn't watch oh my God, what's going on with me tonight? He didn't like cursing and so on, so I see he wouldn't really like me ever. Yeah, so let's get into this recap like I just said, and we start off seeing that Karen is preparing with her old man, Ray, and what am I talking about like Karen's not old either? And I'm not age shaming, I'm just saying we all know Ray is a little bit like much older than Karen. I feel like, or am I making that shit up? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, they're preparing for the trip. Let's roll the clip. Ooh, my dumb ass is sitting here talking about this trip, this ominous trip, like you guys are supposed to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But y'all should be watching the show anyways, because this is a recap hot topics type thing in this bitch anyways. But the trip is them going away for Ashley's birthday, and Ashley and Karen are planning it. So yeah, let's now roll the clip. I have to preference that bitch because you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why are we just starting out? Like, what's going on?
Ashley and I are going to host together.
Oh, that's nice.
Ashley and I are going ahead of time to make sure everybody has identical rooms so nobody can complain.
Okay.
And we want to take Wendy with us because more people have a problem with Wendy than not.
Robin.
So honestly, at this point, we are oil and water, and I'm fine with that. All right. Candace just texted me. She just texted me that Wendy declined. So, yeah. This is not okay. Why is that not okay? It's just the kids. I said, Candace, can you take on an auntie role, reach out to Wendy, say, Wendy, I got your kids, I'll bring them, and Wendy declines.
You should have been bigger than that. Yeah,
I'm not. And I don't care about, like, filtering myself or saying things that I think would be well received by the audience. For example, not inviting Wendy's kids to the play date. Yeah, I know that that's not a good look. But guess what? I'm a human being. And if I'm literally arguing with someone, and you saw there's a lot of stuff you didn't see. She called me the devil. She told me all of Baltimore was going to come after me. Like, if I'm literally in an argument with someone, yeah, I'm not speaking to you. Like, that's human nature. And I want to know what person in their right mind would turn around to a person and say, oh, would you like to come to family day? You know, but I have all these people messaging me, oh my God, it's too horrible. The kids are off limits, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but their mom is not, so sorry.
And I'm saying to you, I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Yeah.
And I valued our relationship enough to come to make it right.
I appreciate that.
Got to get this right off the bat, because going back to the Wendy, Mia of it all.
Crater Face said that you know what, Wendy, you got one more time.
Imagine a woman throwing a drink on another woman for not calling a man.
No.
What type of woman does that?
We got a lot of tweets from people who think that the two of you are hypocrites in the way that you handled Mia versus the way you reacted towards Monique. Giselle, Amy B said, how come when Monique and Candace had their violent episode, you hired security, but when Mia was violent towards Wendy, you ordered dessert?
We saw that season 5, there was a very healthy conversation with the Housewives after Monique and Candace got into their altercation. There was a sit-down conversation that all of you ladies were a part of. May I ask you, was that same grace given to you after that moment?
Y'all are gonna see a lot of people eat their words. Y'all remember everybody's position, how, you know, this is not what we do. We're better than this. Watch. Pay close attention. This season is about paying close attention and paying attention to the ways that the goalpost is continuously moved depending on who is on the receiving end.
Robin, for you, you didn't have that same energy with Mia, but you wanted to antagonize and record Wendy for defending herself.
Yeah.
What do you think? You've been getting this a lot on social media.
Well,
Can't be a surprise.
It's apples and oranges.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Karen, take Dr. Wendy with you because they've been torturing her ass all season. And when I say they, I mean Miss Strappin' Bottom. And y'all know who I'm talking about, Strap. And I don't mean to say Strap like it's a bad thing because I know I have lesbian users. As again, I told y'all, I am a part of the LGBTQ plus LZ community in this bitch. But I'm saying, like, doesn't Robin give you those vibes? Allegedly, cause you're not gonna fucking sue me. Cause I know how you bitches like to cut the check, and I'm not gonna be cutting no checks, okay? Hell to the fucking no. Like I've said in previous recaps, I don't really care to see Robin and Juan together or really what they got going on unless I hear about, you know, not to be salacious, but if Robin was strapping Juan, I could see that, and I want to hear about that and know about that. Like, that's the tea I want to hear. I don't really believe this marriage nonsense. Like, save that for somebody who believes it, and that's nobody really. So, anyways. Okay, I know you guys already filmed, but what you need to be worried about is that situation you got going on with your husband and him at that school. And, you know, ooh, that sour situation, you know.
This is Ibn Williams, a hooper at Coppin State. His head coach is Juan Dixon, seen here, the former Maryland Terrapin star and NBA player, plus Lucian Brownlee, director of player development and director of basketball operations, who is accused of catfishing, then blackmailing his own player, Ibn Williams. Dixon was informed of what went down and failed to take action against Brownlee and support his former player Williams. Brownlee harassed, tormented, and essayed Williams before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student.
Child, what's going on? Yeah, so Robin got plenty of things to worry about now, and I'm wondering if this is going to get brought up at the reunion. I know it has really nothing to do with Robin in particular, but I feel like if somebody were having the situation on the show, Robin would very much bring it up. I mean, or something. Giselle would. Her bottom would. Somebody would, okay, in this bitch. So somebody needs to get to talking, because I want to know what's going on. What did Juan know? Did he know? Is this real? Is this true? Is this real tea? Okay, because I want to know. I want to know what's going on. Anyways, moving along to the next scene, we see Bottom talking to her top in the car. I'm referring to Giselle and Robin. Yeah, and they are talking about the trip, the vacation they're about to take. So yeah, roll the clip.
Okay, but speaking of ruining my brain cells, Karen's live show, what'd you think about that?
Miss Sour Patch, you couldn't wait to talk about Karen, okay, girl? Because I know you not talking about the damn show that Karen had after the damn show that you and Miss Strap had.
Welcome to Reasonably Shady Live Show! My name is Giselle Bryant.
And I am Robin Dixon, and I am...
Sorry, I have to interject in this, you know, roll flashback clip thing moment. What the fuck is going on with Charisse? Like, is she holding in a fart? Like, what's going on? She always looks like she's holding in a fart and walking around. That's me sucking in air, holding my breath. That's what she looks like. Okay, sorry, roll back the clip.
So blessed that you are here.
Okay, so I only have like 3 dances, and I did them all.
Now, that was some weird shit. So what are you talking about? Because you was up there doing some weird-ass TikTok dances on stage at your weird age. And I'm not saying weird, again, as age shaming. I don't want y'all to come for me. I'm just saying, like, girl, what you got going on? Okay, let me run it back. Let me not do too much because I haven't bought a ticket to go see the show, and I am not. But I feel like Karen very much gave the same thing that Giselle gave, if we're going to be honest, when I'm talking about the show. And I'm leaving out Top for some reason. I don't know why, but she is not really memorable. Although this season she has been making an impression for all the wrong reasons, though. Yeah, but anyways, I really don't get the shade that she's tossing a little bit. I guess it is fun shade, but I mean, like, y'all had the same quality of show is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. And Charisse dropping the video, hilarious.
Sour Patch Charisse is such a weirdo. Like, what, girl? You were just so excited to share that damn little nipple video of Karen, girl. You want to see Karen's old little nipple, girl? Just get out of my face.
What do you think is going to happen in Mexico? Because Charisse is going to be there.
I mean, nothing's going to happen. Karen's going to dance around topics and conversations like she always does.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, y'all, plot failed with Wendy. And now the plot failed with Candace. Now y'all want to make, like, Karen shook up with Charisse, this badass Penny y'all keep bringing around. Why the fuck y'all keep bringing her around? Miss Puff. We can call her Miss Puff, walking around like she's sucked up. puffed air or something. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's getting on my nerves. I don't know why she keeps coming around. She's not bringing anything to the table. She's not bringing me anything like luxurious. I know she does have a coin, but she's not serving me luxuriousness. She's just serving me puffed up tiredness and just sour. Always got a sour look on her face. And I don't know why Giselle and Top are trying to force a relationship upon Karen with this bad penny. Leave her be. Leave her gone. We don't... no. And y'all keep talking as if Karen is afraid of Charisse, like Karen hasn't talked and confronted Charisse or dealt with that hoe already.
How are you, darling? I'm fantastic.
Good to see
Glad
you.
you made it.
You're more understanding to why.
You asked her for lunch and she didn't respond, and she said you ain't asked her for lunch.
Charisse, you said you wanted to have lunch, right?
Right.
And it hasn't happened.
The reason why
But I'm willing to listen to you. I'm not the one that invited you to lunch. You invited me.
Can I finish?
Yes.
I don't fuck with that woman because I don't fuck with that woman. And it's not because she got some tea on me. I want you guys to watch. And I know you all will agree when the truth comes out that you wouldn't fuck with her either.
The reason that I was asking you to lunch is because I was trying to understand what your issue was with me.
People grow apart all the time. I have evolved. I'm in a different place, Charisse, and that is it. And the disappointment in the past, I'd rather leave it in the past. I don't go backwards. I go forward.
Yeah, so what the fuck is Top Robin talking about anyway? So, whatever. I want to ask my girl Lemon, it's finally time to bring in the doll. I want to see what she thinks about motherfucking Charisse.
So, I would like to start off by asking, why was everyone so goddamn excited for the return of Miss Charisse? She has been so disappointing. She's given us absolutely nothing. Except now we have this clip of her talking to Carlos King. She's got an awful lot to say on these podcasts, but is giving us absolutely nothing on the show.
Very much giving us nothing, as you just said. And you know what? She almost reminds me of a boiled deviled egg. Like, I don't know why I think of boiled eggs when I think of Charisse, but that's what I think of when I think of Charisse. Besides her being puffed up. That's me sucking up air, because that's literally what she does. That's all she does. And I know I said boiled deviled egg. I meant to separate the two, not as one, but you know what I mean. As Countess Luann would say, she serves me eggs a la France. That's what she gives me, eggs. Green eggs in hand.
It's honestly kind of embarrassing for her to be coming back like that. And I'm wondering what she was even thinking by sharing that video of Karen. It honestly only makes Charisse look bad to share a video like that of Karen to the rest of the girls. And like, for what? To make herself look better?
Right. Miss Sour Patch thought she had a moment, and it wasn't really a moment. It was like, girl, Lil' Kim Ben did that. A little nipple moment, like, ooh, and you sending it around. Like, isn't that like revenge porn, you old sour egg? I know it's not revenge porn, but like, for real, what's going on, girl? Why are you sending around Karen's nipple, her old nipple? Anyways, let's move on. We see that the girls are finally on this trip to wherever they're going, because I actually forget. But it's for Karen and Ashley's birthday. Well, not Karen's birthday, but Ashley's birthday. But Karen and Ashley both planned the trip. Yeah, so that was a mouthful. Anyways, I guess the two lovers, and when I say lovers, I mean Jacqueline and Mia, fell out on the plane over some situation involving Jacqueline's nanny, or hold on, excuse me. I guess Mia's nanny, who is Jacqueline's sister, and this is involving, I said involving. Girl, what the fuck? Hold up. Let me gather myself for a second, because I clearly am a little bit tongue-twisted and confused in this bitch. And while I gather myself, let's play a little commercial for my merch. Yes, we have some Housewives merch, thug in a cocktail dress, sweatshirt, and some t-shirts. So yeah, play the track. get into it, but the link is down in the description below. So yes, we got sweatshirts, we got t-shirts, we got. Okay, girl, we got it all. Even though I only named 2 things in this bitch. But back to the recap at hand. Like I was saying, apparently Jacqueline fell out with Mia over a situation dealing with, like, I guess Mia saying something about Jacqueline's kids that wasn't really that bad, which you're going to see. I don't really know what happened because they chopped and screwed the clips, so I don't know really what they're arguing about. I know this happens to include Jacqueline's sister somehow. Like, Jacqueline's sister's in the mix. I guess, oh, that's because Jacqueline's sister is apparently Mia's nanny. I don't know. Roll the clips.
You can tell it was like real pent up feelings they're talking.
Yeah, she got
Man, these got roast straight. What the fuck?
What the fuck that doing? Come on,
So let me tell you what happened. Parents watch. We're sitting. Gordon comes over to me. The nanny is looking for a Violet. And I said, Jacqueline is sitting right here. Those are her kids. She got pissed with that.
She wanted you to arrange the nanny for her?
Yeah.
Don't get fucking weird. I'm not. Don't get weird. I'm not, Tokyo.
Why would she get mad at you about that?
I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. This is all over Jacqueline's kids not being watched. I'm feeling like something else is going on. I'm feeling like this is a menage a trois, a sex something gone sour is what it's giving to me. But let's get into the next scene because they start turning up on each other once they start getting to where they need to be, which is Mexico.
Well, y'all fought? Let me tell you something about Jacqueline and I. We fight every goddamn day, okay? It's not normal.
Studies tape, studies film, and then uses whatever numbers and charts she has to try to put away her opponents. Doing just that right now on Sol Ruca.
Mia's very controlling.
So, and how does she deal with when she doesn't have that control?
She acts like how she acts.
And she turns on you?
Y'all wanted this shit. What ass
Bitch, I'm a kill.
I don't turn. I know. No. I don't turn.
Did she turn on you?
I keep it 100%. I think she just has some tension. She needs some dick, more dick.
Lord have mercy.
Who has dick? You would know. Do you want to go there? You want to go there? You
Go
wanna talk
where?
About you want to talk about all your dicks? You want to go there?
Come on. Let's go outside.
Go outside for what?
We're gonna fight.
All right, well, keep your legs closed for married men, bitch.
It was just like, no big deal. Like sucking dick and cock. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. Time and place. And you did it at my birthday dinner.
All I want you old hoes to do is to retire.
Yeah, so is anybody else confused? Because I'm sitting here and the dots are not connecting because, like, 1 + 1 is equaling, like, maybe 16 to me in my head because I really don't get what is going on between once lovers now turned into people feuding on the plane in first class. Like, let's have some class. Like, what's going on? Y'all are on vacation. It seems to me Mia can never control herself. Every vacation, she seems to be turned up. Maybe, I don't know. And why didn't we see any of this go down? Like, I mean, no shade to Karen. Like, her live show was a flop. I love you down, girl, but it was a flop. Why didn't we see this pop off? I don't know. What's going on? You said y'all were like sisters. Y'all were like kitty clickers. Now, all of a sudden, y'all done turned on each other over some ominous, weird situation that I'm still not understanding. I guess I'll understand fully when well, I don't know. Maybe they just need to hunch again like they normally do and just get it out. Or like how Giselle and Robin do when they just, act a fool and need to release. Just help each other out or something. Do like Robin and Giselle. Get you a strap and just calm down. Whatever is going on right now is not healthy for y'all, and it's boring me. And it's getting weird because you got now Jacqueline's sister making videos threatening and upset towards Mia. What's going on?
Everybody is tweeting and talking about your raggedy ass. They see through you. You are see-through. You are see-through. You're see-through. See, people don't know what you did. Everybody don't know exactly what you did to my sister. They're still talking about what you did on the show the other night. Because you talking about domestic violence up on your page, bitch, but you can't seem to hold your anger when you get your feelings hurt, when you feel insecure, because another bitch is above you. Because as far as I'm concerned, all them bitches on there is above you, them women. You're the lowest one out of all of them. Because they all did something with their life, with their brain. Not their pussy. And you hurried up and announced it because you know. I heard what you said. Huh? You better not ever talk about a married man. I better not ever catch you. What you think you did when you met yours? Huh? I think you better think real hard before you tweet something about me again. Because I told you, and I'm not just saying it. I got some receipts on the weakest link. The weakest link. And it wasn't you. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave my family alone.
I know that's right, honey. You better ride for your sister, ride or die. Leave your family alone, okay? But, girl, you could have put your teeth in for this video because it's giving mush mouth. And I'm not making fun of anybody who is homeless or toothless as, Dorit's, her charity. But I'm just saying, like, it was giving mush mouth and I would have put my teeth in before I made this video going the fuck off. But, and I would have took the bonnet off. But to each his own, and you read her down. So that's all that really matters. Lemon, what the fuck do you think about Mia and what's going on?
When it comes to Mia, it seems like she has such conviction when she's talking, but then she makes no goddamn sense. It's kind of entertaining, but I think I'm kind of over her shit at the same time. I'm really not sure where I stand with her, but I do know that I would never be friends with someone like Mia.
Me neither, honey, unless I needed my back crack, cause don't she got that chiropractic business or something? Oh no, she lost it. See, I don't know what's real in her life because she's renting her house, and what was she paying, like $13,000? It was way more than that a month. So what the fuck's going on in her life? It's giving flim flam, it's giving shenanigans, it's giving a lot of chaos to maybe deflect from what's really going on in her life. Let's play a game face. What's happening?
Watching them sit down with Gordon was so uncomfortable. There's a part of me that loves unconventional relationships and sexual exploration and things like that, but not with G.
I know that's right. Not with old nasty G, honey. Not with Mia either. Not with any of them, okay? It's giving nasty to me. And all of the imagery is actually turning my stomach. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but it is nasty, okay? Let's be for real.
That man is gross. And frankly, the way Mia is handling it is just really embarrassing for everybody involved. I feel awful for Jacqueline, and if anything, this whole season has made me a Jacqueline stan. So I guess I'm over Mia. I just feel like at least she's brought in some drama to the show this season. I don't know. I just wish when she spoke, she actually made as much sense as she sounds convicted, because she speaks like she is about to pour out the truth, and then you listen to what she says and you're like, huh? What?
Yeah, because she can't say too much because she's still underneath Mia's titty, because didn't they say that Mia bought her a car or something like that, or they were alluding to something like that?
We were at the beach. You said when you up, your girls are up. So you were like, I'm driving good, you driving a Porsche, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking, Mia done bought your car.
Her car is in her name, yes.
It seems to me that she still wants to reap the benefits of licking on Mia's kitty and getting rewarded and sucking on G's, whatever they got going on.
Gordon, are you scared?
What's so weird to me is Jack want to be in between the two of us.
Huh?
Is that okay?
Do you want to be in the middle, Gordon? Yeah. You want to make Gordon in the middle?
No, I don't want to be in the middle.
Do you want me to move over? What's the problem?
Nothing. If you guys are okay, I'm okay.
You what? Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, they best friends.
And they think we're in some tobacco, like some threesome together.
Oh, us three.
Us three.
It's okay, put yourself together.
I can't.
Yeah, so it's getting weird. I mean, if y'all want to have a menage a trois, go off. I'm here for it, but just, I mean, be honest about it because I feel like there is holes in this story to what's going on, and I really don't know what y'all are arguing about, but I also, again, like Lemon said, and like, I don't really want to see or imagine or hear about your menage a trois, even though I just said I kind of do. I just, like, want you guys to be real about it, I guess, I suppose. I really don't know what is real again in Mia's life besides all of these antics and chaos that she creates for herself to maybe deflect from what again is really going on in her real life. But let's move the fuck on from Let's Play a Game face. And I guess Karen has in the next scene set up a shaman for them to do an exorcism on some of these evil sour ass. Okay, it's not an exorcism, but they need one.
He's going to walk us through. Let's be respectful. This is my first time with a shaman.
Mia.
Mia.
Yes.
Vamos a limpiar. We're gonna clean Mia.
Cleanse me, baby. Cleanse me.
Los secretos escondidos en la noche. Los antiguos dioses invocamos ahora.
Right, honey. The two people that need to be cleansed the most need to be baptized in... What they need to be baptized in? Bleach? Okay, that's too much. Not bleach. They need to be cleansed, though, for real, because they have dark, toxic spirits that they are just exhibiting that, you know, a good exorcism would just take care of.
We are a cosmic planetary family connected now, hand by hand.
That wasn't loud enough. I wish happiness for everyone because when you're truly happy, you don't have room for hate.
Here go Miss Scrambled Egg. Here go Miss Puff. Here go Miss Get Out of My Face, because I'm sick of seeing this bitch. And I know y'all hate my sour ass mouth when I cuss too much, but I really, y'all know, I just can't take no goddamn charades. I really don't know, like Lemon said, what she is adding to the group besides sitting there with the Sour Patch ass face like she is smelling eggs. Like I told you, she gives me eggs, green eggs and ham. And your stupid puffed up looking ass fell for top and bottom's goddamn failed plan of trying to bring you back to get a goddamn champagne flute to try to fuck with Karen, girl. You've been trying to, like, get a moment through Karen all motherfucking season, girl, and it's not gonna work. Like, nobody is that... Well, it may work because you keep poking and keep trying to, like, create an issue when there really isn't an issue. And I get it. You want your champagne flute back, girl. You lost it and you want it back. But you need to figure out how to get it another way.
In the streets of Potomac, it was something that was being said. And this is before the show even started. You know, it was a lot about this older Black woman in Potomac, which I didn't know, but that's how she was always referred as the old Black lady. And so I would hear all these things about the old Black lady, and then all of a sudden the old Black lady becomes Karen Huger. You know, so I'm like, oh, now I know the old Black lady. So all these different things I've been knowing and hearing for years, it's like, oh, put it all together. Now I know it. I see certain things that all make sense. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know you. Nice to meet you.
What were you hearing about this quote unquote old Black lady in the streets of Potomac? What were you hearing?
Like here, and Carlos, I really don't talk about people, but this woman has said so much about me for some reason unbeknownst to me, because I really would never put her shit out on Front Street or say anything about her. If I wanted to say this stuff, I could have said it for season 1, season 2. It's just not my MO to put people's stuff out there, but now I don't give a fuck. So
now the other part of the premiere was that we saw Charisse make an appearance. And Robin, you called her the actual Grand Dame of Potomac.
Karen, I'm curious your reaction to Robin Dixon saying that Charisse is the real Grand Dame of Potomac.
Who's Charisse? Wait, who is Charisse?
Yeah, I did.
So I have to ask you, Miss Karen, how do we feel about that?
If Charisse were the Grand Dame of Potomac, she would be. She is not. I am.
Robin Dixon's loyalty to Charisse, I'm like, okay, I thought you were up Giselle's bush all these years, but I want to know what this woman called Cha-Cha or Hacha has on her.
But you gotta give Robin some respect. She and Charisse have history. She's rooting for her old girl.
Charisse, oh Lord. I did tell Karen that you posted the video because you didn't get invited to the live show.
I don't fuck with her. Ain't nothing to talk about.
That's not totally true.
Because I didn't care about not being invited.
Okay, true.
Here she go. Here she go.
I miss, but go ahead. Continue on.
Now, when I posted it, did I think you may not have liked it? Probably not.
There comes a moment when you just have to let go. I don't have to fight you for your healing. She's not ready. And they don't have the skills and the tools required to give her what she needs.
Honestly, what I don't like is that you didn't send it to me, and you're constantly asking me, why aren't we friends, or something to that nature. And for me, I was like, okay, this would have been a perfect funny thing to send me. We could have moved on. You are the one begging me to be friends with your ass.
Gotta ask for this.
Everyone in this room clear. No, I'm extremely clear with you.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
Let me
Excuse me. No one's talked about your ass in years. And don't question my womanhood, okay? Don't do that.
Why not?
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch.
You are just being rude, Charisse, and we're not going to move forward on that level.
I really called you when I was going through a divorce. Did you call me to say, oh, friend, how are you?
This is not serious, right?
I lost my father. Did you call me and say, Charisse, how are you doing?
Tell them what I did.
What did you do?
Got you, bitch.
Really?
I text you and I sent you my condolences.
Oh, wow.
And you and I, yes, and that was all I had to give you because I had lost my mother as well.
It's okay. Put yourself together. I can't.
Okay, deviled egg lady, let me break it down for you. I don't know why you are trying to bring up an issue of your father passing and Karen not contacting you years ago up now. You guys are not friends. I don't know what's not clicking and why you keep trying to bring up or have issues with Karen. I could have sworn y'all had this conversation when Mia turns up on Wendy and was throwing shit on her Wet and Wavy. This was how many trips ago? And this damn deviled egg lady is still pressed. I mean, come on. You so pressed you sending around Karen's old nipple in a group message. You are pressed as a panini and you're talking about you don't care about being Karen's friend and not being invited to certain events. Obviously you do, egg lady. And like I said earlier, I'm tired of talking about you. So, yeah.
Fix it. Fix it. Fix it.
Oh, Lord, this episode has really been something else, to say the least. Mia, Jacqueline, you guys are very intriguing. I don't know if you guys are doing all of this shenanigans, like I said previously for the cameras, but It is very interesting all of a sudden to see this happen. You guys fall out from being like sisters, kitty clickers, to now enemies. Yeah, so I wanted to get some new perspective from somebody else. So you will be hearing from my bitch. Her name is Saba, and I wanted to see what she thought about Wendy. We haven't really seen much of Wendy since, well, we've seen a lot of her, obviously, in the episodes, but I'm just saying, like, the attention has been put off of her now, back on Candace, and now on Mia and Jacqueline. I feel like Wendy's falling back. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, maybe it's good she needs a little break from the drama, as they have been poking and prodding this bitch all this time. But anyways, Saba, give me your opinion on Miss Wendy.
Hey, so talking about Wendy. So season 1 Wendy I was liking. I was like, oh, okay, you know, smart, intelligent, outspoken, you know. Oh, she was going against the Grand Dame. But season 2 Wendy, I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this flip-flop change. It's like, because you got your body done, you feeling a little bit, you feeling yourself, which is okay. It's okay. But you feeling yourself a little too much. Like, tone it down.
Wendy, you got one more time. Imagine a woman throwing a drink on another woman for not calling a man. No. What type of woman does that?
Just a tad. Just a smidge. And then I also do feel that she still doesn't know who she is or who she wants to be, because she's been a people pleaser her whole life, you know, people pleaser her family. So she's finding herself, and I really think she needs to get off of TV to find herself, because we're not going to help you find who you are, who you want to be. You need to go reflect on your life. We don't even know if you got a relationship, because your husband looking at them pictures on Instagram, and is that what you got your body done, sis?
Do you think that it was fair that people felt like they could judge her for that?
Okay, the record needs to be set straight here. No one was judging the fact that Wendy wanted to enhance herself. That is completely okay. I have breast implants. There is no way that I'm gonna shade anybody else for doing it. What we were saying is that it's just a different person than who Wendy came into the group as. So more so, it was like your personality was different, not just her physical appearance.
So who here had heard the rumors about Eddie?
I had never heard this before in my life.
Robin had?
I had.
He was on his Instagram, he was following almost over 600 people. Somebody on Reddit caught and saw what was going on, and they looked at who he was following. And I guess when that surfaced, he went ahead and unfollowed almost 200 people. Because he followed a lot of different people, but he followed a lot of booty models.
No shame in your game, but all of a sudden you need a mommy makeover. Like, so let's keep it all the way 1,000. Wendy, what's the thesis?
Ooh, Saba, not you going in on Miss Wendy, Dr. Wendy, that is to you bitches. I really don't feel the same way, but I can respect other people's opinions. Obviously, Saba's my bitch, and that is how she feels about Miss Wendy. I really wasn't a Wendy fan myself until the season when I saw, well, I knew the girls were hypocrites, but it was just nice to see Wendy handle these bitches in a different way, which I can respect.
Season 5, there was a very healthy conversation with the Housewives after Monique and Candace got into their altercation. Right. There was a sit-down conversation that all of you ladies were a part of. May I ask you, was that same grace given to you after that moment?
Wendy, you got one more time. Imagine a woman throwing a drink on another woman for not calling a man. No. What type of woman does that?
Y'all are gonna see a lot of people eat their words. Y'all remember everybody's position, how, you know, this is not what we do, we're better than this. Watch. Pay close attention. This season is about paying close attention and paying attention to the ways that the goalpost is continuously moved depending on who is on the receiving end. That's what this season's about. That's what this season's about.
No, stop antagonizing. You antagonize to the utmost. Y'all better get security here for real, because
For what? What are you gonna do?
Shut up! Why are you sitting there and worried about my life? I've given you the benefit of the doubt.
Out of my face.
Girl,
Please put your fingers out of. Please put your fingers out of my face, Robin.
This is putting my finger in your face.
Yes, I don't know. Wendy's kind of growing on me dealing with these hypocrites. I don't know if these hypocrites will be gone if I would really care for Wendy, but for now, she's doing it up for me. I do want to move on and talk about Bethany Frankel for a little bit because what the fuck is wrong with her? I used to love her as a fellow Scorpio, as you know, and as a bitch that lives in New York. But I am just curious to know why she is like doing all these antics and shenanigans online.
Is it too late to change the name of Harry's book to Dirty Harry Laundry? I mean, if I had a nickel for every person who's thrown down with a family member, a brother. I saw a friend of mine's spouse grab their child by the neck at a public pool. I mean, it's crazy. How much more? Are we going with Meghan to get a pap smear? I mean, what's next? Honestly, I feel like I'm going to, be in a rectal exam with Harry and William. We get it. We got it. I mean, what else are we going to do? Like high colonics with the royals? We understand that shit went down. It's family stuff. Like it's going to be crazy. I mean, it's just so funny. I can't now. I'm leaning in. Say more so I can say more. Like I was saying, stop it. I'm wrong. Keep it going. I want to hear what's going to happen next. I'm not going to buy it or read it. I will not pay the money. We gave him a couple $100 million in cash and prizes, but no, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's mention it all. Oh my God. Harry should have named his book Mention It All.
First of all, he can write what he wants to write about as he's been locked under these bitches. Yes, I'm talking about Miss Queen, the one who just went 6 feet under. And no shade to y'all if y'all live in the UK and so on, and y'all, respect the queendom and the lady, the racist old hoe. Yeah, if he wants to write about his experience dealing with them, he can. You shut the hell up, lady. Bethany, you need to find something to do because all you do is talk about girl, I'm talking about what you do. I'm doing the same thing you're doing right now. But yeah, you need to figure out what you want to do next because it seems to me every venture you have after the Housewives of what's that show you were on? Girl, I didn't forgot. Real Housewives of New York. You seem to be flopping, minus the business ventures. Yes, you seem to be succeeding in that, which I am very proud to see a woman do it the fuck up. But as for TV ventures and things of that nature, they seem to be going down the tube. So I don't know if your TV career is over or not, but the antics that you've been doing online, like I just said, I've had enough. I will say you have been very instrumental in all of these housewives starting wine lines and liquors and so on. So I guess that is, but I should give you your motherfucking credit for being the doll, the trendsetter. Yes, Bethany, the trendsetter. She got all these bitches wanting to be Barbie dolls. Okay? Yes, I'm a Nicki fan, and this bitch had to throw in that Nicki verse. Moving along, I gotta plug myself again in this bitch because why the fuck not? So yes, roll the Marshall clip.
You implied that. I said what I said. Okay, well, what you said was some bull. But you don't like it. You don't like it. I sure damn don't like it. Well, then, what you want me to do?
Now on sale until I get motherfucking sued. Work. You thought we were done in this bitch? We're not just stopping here at motherfucking, what was I talking about? Potomac, recapping this bitch. We have Miami because I wanted to talk about Lenny and Miami. He ain't married to Miami. He married to fucking Lisa, the one he's cheating down on with some, I'm not gonna do her too much because she is a pretty woman, but like, how dare you cheat on me and leave me with our kids so you can just run off and hunch on this, huh? I don't think so. Roll the clips.
No. Let's take it back. Yeah. Right here. This is a problem.
Yeah. Same stuff it's always been, you know. I do anything I want whenever I want, and you stay home and go to work and come back.
We definitely probably haven't 100% recovered. You know, he's my family. Like, yeah, from this, it wasn't an emotional affair because the person involved is not capable of being emotional. But we had our own issues, and that's what led to that. You know, we were going through things, not being able to have a child.
Yeah.
I was also guilty, you know, not having a child seriously at one point. I was going out a lot. He threatened me to, like, if I kept going out and staying out late and being, like, hanging out with my friends and not taking our marriage seriously and taking better care of him, that it would lead to a divorce.
You discussed it a lot? All the time.
So how exactly did you find out that Lenny was having an emotional affair, and why were you so convinced it never became physical?
Ooh, good question.
Wow, this is a topic I don't love to address, obviously, because I don't want to give it any more power than it already has. We were already separated. We were going through a difficult time. We were trying to have children. It wasn't happening. So we were separating just because we were having a really hard time, you know, conceiving a child. And then he strayed.
No. Why? Because that's how I've been cheating on all I really care about.
You would be cheating on the woman you really cared about. No, you wouldn't, because actually you're married, so you are cheating on the woman you're supposed to be caring about, the one that you had kids with, you old man. And I'm not age shaming, but you're having a midlife crisis at the worst possible time as you have young kids, and I know your old ass is going through it and trying to figure out what to do. I don't know if you have something else going on, like a bad business practice. I've heard that you do some bad surgeries. Allegedly in this bitch, cause I don't wanna get sued in this motherfucking hoe.
And that's a lawsuit.
Are going to jail. Period.
Yeah, honey, I heard he be botching the titties. So if you're going to Lenny and you have been botched, please contact me so I can put you in a video and expose him, because what I want to know. I'm curious to know what's going on with his business, what's making him act like this. That's what I want to know, because you just don't start spiraling like this all of a sudden. Unless he told Lisa about this and was giving her some hints like, yeah, I'm gonna start leaving you and stuff like that, and she just was ignoring it. Maybe that's the case, and she was just not believing that he really was going to leave, but he really did leave. It would be nice if you actually filed the paperwork and stuff like that, and we actually got divorced. And I'm like trying to wonder if this is a real storyline, because during this whole season that we've seen like happen with what's going on with them, how come we have not seen them like discuss their living arrangement? Are they still shacking up together during all of this that's going on while he's talking and cheating with another woman? Like, what's happening? Are y'all sharing the same bed still? You said that, like, what? I'm confused. Anyways, Lisa tries to give some explanation on Watch What Happens Live on, like, what's going on. Side note, I'm so sick of seeing these motherfucking Mugler bodysuits. Y'all need to give these a break, or please pick something new from the collection. Mugler has so many nice archive pieces, and I know she has the capabilities to be able to afford, maybe not now due to the situation, if it really is real, of her getting a divorce, but no more Mugler bodysuits. I've had enough. I truly have had enough. Okay, I'm not going to do too much on Lisa, but anyways, let's roll the clips, and Andy is going to be asking her what did she think about that hot mic moment of Lenny talking about her and cheating on with the person he really wants to cheat on, quote unquote. What the fuck?
What was your reaction when you saw it? We were all kind of waiting for you to see that.
Oh, you guys are waiting for me to see?
Well, I mean,
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
Devastated, shocked. Almost confirmed some suspicions I've had,
Suspicions that this was something that he was thinking for a long time.
I always thought something might have been going on, but...
Has Lenny seen the hot mic moment?
I don't know.
You don't know.
We don't really talk.
You don't talk.
How could you do this to me? Question mark.
How do you communicate? Or
Barely, just about, the kids and that's it.
Oh, Lord, a lot is going on. And at first, I thought this whole storyline was fake. And I know you guys are probably like, why would they be faking this storyline? Because what would it be? Like, what would they gain from Lenny cheating storyline? But it seems to me like maybe they get more incentive for more drama they bring on the show. She does bring $30,000 per episode, I believe. Lisa, that is. And I'm saying bring like she's bringing the money. She gets paid allegedly $30,000 per episode, or I don't know if that's true or not, but that would seem like a good reason to be acting out for the cameras. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's more of an incentive if you may have something going on with your financials and you're also renting out your house and things of that nature. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it seems like maybe something is going on financially to make you guys fake this story or make Lenny act this way. I don't know. It's just really crazy to me. I know people can change and wake up and act differently. Like, as I've been cheated on, girl, I've been gagged myself. I've had to pull up in an Uber and catch my man cheating in the parking lot with some Becky-ass bitch. And I'm not, like, race shaming or anything like that, because I'm not. I'm just saying, like, boy, you told me you was, you were giving DL, but I didn't expect you to cheat on me with a woman. So I know people can change and flip the script and totally surprise you, but it's like, this is a lot going on, honey. And I know bitches get, like, or they have fake marriages on TV. And then if y'all know Todd Chrisley or Christy or whatever that bitch that's going to jail who gives me trade vibes. Not trade, excuse me. Far from trade, honey. That goddamn country family reality show man, the one that, like, gives off femme, like femme queen. Yeah, it's work, but he's married and has kids and stuff like that. That reality show man. Yeah, I get people can have fake marriages and relationships. So I'm curious to know if these bitches are like faking like they're gonna have a divorce, but not really go through with the divorce, but get all the attention as if they are going through the divorce. Like, we need publicity, which gains us more coins, more interviews and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'm being too dramatic, being too conspiracy theorist in this bitch. Yes, I just made that shit the fuck up, but not the story, the damn word. I don't want you bitches coming for me like, what? But yeah, let's roll the clips and let's get back into sour ass Lenny doing allegedly Lisa wrong, if this story is true.
I feel blindsided. I feel hurt. I feel that the person I've been with for 15 years doesn't care about me at all. I really didn't ever think that someone I considered my family and the father of my children would just turn around and throw me away. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. In the blink of an eye, all while telling me he's going to start dating.
I saw whoredom. I saw nastiness. I saw commonness. I saw dishonesty. I saw all these things when I would look at him.
And you should look into finding a home so you and the kids could go. And if you don't, you're going to get a first front row seat to me dating. Hey.
Yes.
The nanny called me and she said I have to leave. So I really need you to help, and like when you get home, just be there for the kids and.
Well, I will be. I mean, obviously, I was hoping to play tennis.
Honey, no, sir. You was hoping to hunch on that new hoe of yours. I'm sorry to call that hoe a hoe, but she is a hoe because she is home wrecking a marriage, allegedly. You know, if this situation is true, like I said earlier, but boy, like, you know, you have to take care of your kids. I mean, come on now. You ain't playing no goddamn tennis. You're wanting to hunch on that girl. And that's just what it is. You need to take care of your kids as fucking Lisa is on vacation. So you're wanting her to find somebody to take care of the kids, even though, yes, they are her children as well. But I mean, again, I just said she's on motherfucking vacation. So why can't you figure it out if you are at home? Because you want to hunch on that hoe. That's what it is. You don't want to watch no kids. You don't want to work. You want to hunch on hoes.
I'm going to try, but I think you're going to have to cancel your tennis lessons and be with the kids.
And that's the truth.
Sorry.
Lisa, if I have to do that, I'll do that, but I'd really like you to try to find somebody.
Don't do this to me. I don't want to hear this mess. I tried. This is not about a show. This is my life.
Okay?
I'm working on that, but I'm letting you know that you're going to probably have to be there. Okay?
I'm gonna get a heart attack.
But I'd really like you to try to find somebody. Okay?
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep.
Telling me about tennis. This is bullshit.
Like, yeah, excuse me, fuck tennis, honey. Our kids need to be attended to, and you're the only one who is close to them right now, as I'm on vacation, as I just said, trying to bring in a coin because your bot surgeries are botching titties. Allegedly, cause you're not gonna fucking sue me. Cause I know how you bitches like to cut the check, and I'm not gonna be cutting no checks, okay? Hell to the fucking no. What's going on, honey? Anyways, we're gonna get a different perspective from my bitch, Miss Glisten. Yes, another fucking guest in this bitch, because that's what makes the world go round. Different opinions, different perspectives, and I want to hear what somebody else has to say about this sour situation to see what they're getting from this. So, yes, Miss Glisten, enter the chat.
Where do you start? I mean, I feel like the way that it's being presented, it's like this just came out of nowhere. But if you watch last season, it doesn't. I think that Lenny is definitely being an ass in how he's handling things at this moment. But I feel like you can't really judge a fallout without really knowing the inner workings of the relationship.
And I totally agree. I feel like there is something that we're missing. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if he was telling Lisa all this time, like, I'm wanting to leave you, this is going to happen. And like, she just didn't believe it. But I don't know, because like, this situation is just really sticky, and I know niggas can just wake up and change, like I said earlier, and just gag you. So this very much could be the situation at hand of him really just cheating on her and having a midlife crisis, as you see that his mother, well, you will see his mother gives her input on the situation, and even she's motherfucking gagged at this goddamn thing. Like, what's going on?
I get that Lisa is broken down right now. But I'm still trying to find the tears that she's trying to produce. I think they had prior engagements because nothing was there. And also with this narrative, it almost feels like Lisa didn't have any part in the demise of her relationship. It was all Lenny. And of course, the women, they're going to be supportive. They're going to have her back. And Lenny is being very nasty right now. But what does she contribute to as well to this demise of this relationship?
Ooh, you might be spilling tea, because I feel like that may be the situation due to, if you look at the clips in the beginning when he said, and when I say he, I'm talking about Lenny. Lenny was talking about he or she goes out every night, then comes back home, and they do what they want to do.
Same stuff it's always been, you know. I do anything I want whenever I want, and you stay home and go to work and come back.
I don't think he really was referring, to be honest, to himself. I think he was talking about Lisa, because in his allegations, he keeps saying that Lisa likes to go out and party, and she's even said that she goes out and likes to party too much.
You know, we were going through things, not being able to have a child.
Yeah.
I was also guilty, you know, not having a child seriously at one point. I was going out a lot. He threatened me to, like, if I kept going out and staying out late and being like hanging out with my friends and not taking our marriage seriously and taking better care of him, that it would lead to a divorce.
I mean, so come on, honey, did you see the signs and just ignore them? Because it seems to me like even though he cheated on you in the past, which is dead ass wrong, with an emotional affair, which, come on now, let's be for real. You know, he was getting the nanny for real. There was no emotional in it. He was probably getting emotional, all right, but he was getting physical too. No Dua Lipa. Anywho, I know people can get gagged, like I said earlier in my little situation / story time, but I feel like, as the clip just said, that you had a hint and inclination of what was going on as he cheated on you before and told you why he cheated on you. And not that that makes it right at all, because he is, again, dead ass motherfucking wrong at his big old ass age. He should know the fuck better, but you did kind of know what the fuck it was. So I don't know. Let's just get back into these clips and you guys can decide for yourself what is going on and what is real. I still feel bad, obviously, for Lisa, but like, oh my God, what's going on?
I personally love the moment in the trailer where you are going to town on that piñata and Alexia is like, pretend it's Lenny. Tell me about the aggression you kind of felt as Lisa's friend watching everything that Lenny put her through.
Like, no one expected this. Everybody thought that there was like little issues, but nobody thought it was this bad, right? Like, nobody thought that they were going to get a divorce, and it just unfolds right in front of us. Like, so we are watching her break down. We're watching her find out about this other woman. And it's incredibly hard to see someone so sweet and kind like Lisa hurting. And so we're all like, it's a whirlwind of emotions. We're sad, we're pissed, we're angry, we want to protect her. So it's hard. It was really hard to watch her go through that.
I bumped into him at Formula One. I bumped into him, turned around, holding the hand of the girl.
When I catch you, your ass is mine on God. Period. Check out my last YouTube, bitch. The threats are all there. When I catch you, so help me God, I'm going to give you 4.5 years worth of shit that you've been giving me, bitch. I promise you, when I catch you, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to punch you in your mouth, your throat, and your solar plex. Then I'm going to throw you on the ground and commence to stomping your face into the cement. Be prepared.
I said, can you stop this? Can you please leave? He said, no, I'm not leaving. Scallywag, get the out of here. And then I went to the girl and I said, why are you doing this? Why are you so evil? Why are you such a homewrecker? Why are you destroying my family? And she looked at me and she licked her lips. Like that.
Oh my God.
She licked her lips.
What was your take on the whole Lenny and Lisa divorce?
That really affected me because I have a friendship with Lisa and Lenny. And a few months prior, we were in Aspen skiing together and having dinner. And so to me, I'm so disappointed in him, the way he handled it. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, stay in love with a person or stay in a bad marriage if you're not happy or whatnot. But just the way that he handled it, and I was really surprised because, he's already like in his, mid-50s, and not that age has anything to do with it because I'm there too, and everybody's entitled, to be happy and feel good. But I thought he had everything.
Documents said that you confessed to making an Instagram troll account to kind of throw hate at one of a girlfriend of Lenny's.
It just seems like this person is a sore loser. The judge dismissed this, and this judge is very credible. And it was like a 3-day trial. Like, she listened to all the facts and she dismissed it and thought it was ridiculous. So that's all I want to say about that.
That's fair. I sort of feel like they are using your notoriety to try to advance themselves in some way, which sounds so messed up, but it seems like, from an outside perspective, it seems like that's what's happening.
I've just never seen so much involvement from the third party in someone's divorce. Like, I feel like I'm divorcing two people and it sucks.
If you don't care about the children whatsoever, if you did, you wouldn't be doing this.
Me?
Oh, fuck me, huh? No, fuck you, and fuck that mistress licking her lips in the club. She should be lucky that she didn't get punched in her throat and knocked to the floor. Yes, we don't condone violence, but if you are licking your lips in front of me on my, yes, legalized husband, we are not divorced in this, bitch. I am going to knock you out. That is not cute, lady. And your friend who was also there giggling, kikiing, and laughing too, she would have got clocked as well. You and Larsa should have done your big one and done a little one too. Little right hook on these hoes, all three of them. The friend, the mistress, and the sour-ass husband, because what the okay?
I think you're very optimistic and you wanted to work on your relationship, but I kind of feel like he was at a point where he was like mean at sometimes, like when I was around. I just didn't feel like he was like a good husband at times.
That's my opinion! He's always been that way, so.
Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I ask you, is it a coincidence?
I really didn't think like anything of it, but everyone around me saw what was
Things
going on,
you didn't
except
see.
I didn't see it myself.
How did the divorce conversation initially take place?
It was actually 2 days after the Good Vibes party.
This is rude. This is wrong.
Yeah.
We were, you know, holding hands and taking photos together. Everything seemed lovely.
I need a big dick, long like King Kong, a big tongue, the ding dong.
2 days later, he was acting super strange, and I asked him, "What's up?" Because I felt something was off, and then he said, "We're getting a divorce.
I don't care. She wanted to get back in.
If you don't," I forget the exact words, but you're gonna get a front row seat to me dating.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's me again. I have a question. Are you guys still living together during this situation? Because I'm confused, because it's not really clear to me, because I know that you didn't want to give up your place on Star Island. So I'm confused if you guys are dating different people and living together, or having some type of open relationship type. Look, I don't know what's going on, but I'm confused because you guys are not really giving me the details that I really want to know. But I feel like maybe, I guess we'll get to it because we are only a few episodes in this bitch. But like my nosy ass said, I want to know if you guys are still living with each other during this like odd time and situation with what you guys are going through. It's giving weird, and it's giving I'm very much being nosy.
I feel a lot of things in the court documents that are getting leaked and published are a lot of Lenny saying a lot of things. And of course, the viewers and all of us are sort of like, where is the truth in this? Like that you, like the Halloween party that he threw, he said that you brought 2 men that you were seeing. Is there merit to that? Or
There's no truth to that whatsoever. And honestly, even if I was dating, that's my own private business.
Yeah.
Like, why would somebody that left me for someone else even comment on something like that? After months later, when he's fully in a relationship, it's untrue, and I don't know, it's just untrue.
It's not easy to be traded in for a new model, a newer model, and then to go out and then see your still husband with somebody else. It's a lot to take in.
Can you talk about the journeys we see you each go on personally this season a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Well, I definitely need you to tune in because it's so hard to even discuss or describe because it's so real and raw. Honestly, it was
Realness, bitch.
Thank you,
realness.
I was completely blindsided by what happened to me mid-season. Everything was great in the beginning.
Yeah.
So again, you have to tune in, but it's really interesting to see somebody go through that. Like I still can't believe it. My mind is still blown. You know?
This is crazy.
And, you know, it's a trickle-down effect for us all as well, because sometimes you think you have it great, and then you look at something and you're like, wait, maybe I need to also reassess myself and my situation, because nothing in life is for sure. And so this really puts things into perspective, and you really have to look at yourself and your surroundings and who you're with, and just know your worth as well. So it's a lot of perspectives going on and a lot of dynamics, and so it's very interesting. But I'm just so proud to be part of this amazing group of women, and we're true friends, and it's organic, and you can't deny our friendships and or
Aww, we love to see this.
We speak
We yell, we march, we are here, we will not go away.
I love that. And going off of that, because Lisa did, all the women kind of just wrap their arms around you, support you going.
100%. Like, it's a sisterhood. Some of these women I've known for 10 years and some of them just for 2 years, but it's just we're like family.
I love it. I love it.
And the way they came through for me and have been there for me is amazing. So, thank God I had them there with me during this time, It's almost, the whole thing is like therapeutic, I feel like, in a way,
I just pretend it doesn't matter. I can't pretend anymore.
It sucks to have it, on national TV. That part sucks, but I have some great people behind me.
Yes, my team. The dream team!
Well, especially not expecting it. You're filming a TV show,
Right,
and you don't expect your life to...
100% shocked. This is not scripted. This is real life.
We got you. We got you.
Well, we talked about this before, Lisa, and we are manifesting, when you're ready, a very sexy, amazing person for your
Yeah, you deserve
life.
that and
More.
more.
Phoenix. I'm like, that's a phoenix right here. She's literally
You're about to rise.
There's some
honey above all the ashes.
Wait, Lisa, there's some single men at BravoCon, some Bravo celebrities.
You want to touch me one more time? Bitch.
To be honest, I'm really just focusing on my kids right now.
Yeah, and yourself.
And myself, and I'm trying to just come out as a better person.
Yes.
Heal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if somebody Mr. Right came along, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't hate it.
Hate it.
Well, we're
Slide
rooting.
into the
Hate it.
DMs, guys. If you're worthy enough.
Yeah.
Only if you're worthy.
And don't write something silly. Only serious.
Serious inquiries
only.
Yeah, serious inquiries only in this bitch. And also, I am single in this bitch too. So yes, if you have a coin too and you are serious, and like I said, I have a coin, hit me up because a bitch is single. As I said, I'm 26, I'm fly, I'm popping. So let's get it going. I'm like Lisa, I need a man too. No, but for real, on a real note, this is such a sad situation to see Lisa go through, especially with 2 young kids, especially kids that Lenny was kind of begging to have. And not to say that she didn't want to have kids. It's just like, Lenny begged to have kids and now you want to leave me and now you don't want to watch the kids and all this type of stuff that's going on. It's not motherfucking cute and conducive to my mental health in this bitch. Okay, justice for Lisa if the situation, again, like I said, is really true, because I have my skepticism in this hoe. But yeah, anyways, while we are on the topic of Miami, I wanted to just give a little shout out to Larsa. Larsa really is bringing it for me. I did not like her the first season when she was on, and when I say the first season, I mean like literally the first season, not the first season they just came back on Peacock, but like I said, the first season when she was being such a sour bitch and had a different booty and face. Okay, but now I'm living for the antics, I'm living for her shadiness, and I'm living for her. She gets kind of eaten up by the girls regarding her booty and stuff like that, but it's like she takes it in stride and she jokes a little bit, and I feel like, she has a smart, sour mouth, which I can relate to, and I'm kind of intrigued by Miss Larsa.
Just like Larsa, like in his tweet. I was like, what was that about? I saw it with my very own eyes. I talked to him, so what's wrong with that? So don't threaten me, Larsa.
¿Cuál es tu problema, cabrón? ¿Cuál es tu problema? Que por la espalda, ¿no? No, a ver. ¿Pero qué es esto?
Ya iba otra vez, Dios mío.
Ayúdame.
I'm not threatening. Tell me what time it is. Stop it. Why are we doing this? Why?
I can't do it. I can't. You are stressing me to hell. I can't. I'm done.
We're here for a minute. You left this group of women. You went to LA. You come back with a butt as big as Kim Kardashian. Copying her you're trying to become the new Kim Kardashian, which you're never gonna be, by the way.
Hey you guys, it's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And Larsa Pippen is coming clean on some of the internet's most burning questions surrounding the Tristan Thompson dating rumors and what led to her and Kim falling out.
It might be hard to keep up with all that goes on between the Kardashians and their inner circle, but in case you forgot, Kim Kardashian and her best friend Larsa Pippen had a major public fallout back in July when it was discovered that the entire family had unfollowed her on social media. The news came as quite a shock to fans who knew how close Larsa was with the family, but as it turns out, it came as an even bigger shock to Larsa herself, who still to this day doesn't understand what exactly went wrong. But during a recent episode of Dax Holt and Adam Glynn's Hollywood Raw podcast, Larsa dished on her side of the story, and she even addresses rumors that she and Tristan Thompson had previously hooked up. While claiming that she has done nothing to cause a rift, Larsa also alleged that it was Kim's husband, Kanye West, who turned the family against her when she blocked his phone number after he would incessantly call her at all hours of the day. Larsa revealed that she would be the person he went to when he wanted to vent.
You know where all the bodies are buried in the Kardashian world, and you didn't expose any. So it's not like you went out there and did the. You could have been really messy. Had you been me, I probably would have hired a priest, and I would have had a funeral, and I would have just buried bitches.
Oh my
I
God.
would have, because I feel like in many ways, and I don't know what you feel, but do you feel you were betrayed by them?
I don't know if you call it betrayed. I think like things happened and our relationship just got into a place that was just like a weird, ugly place, you know? I don't know. Like I never thought it would happen, to be honest with you. Like I never in a million years thought it would happen.
Well, the reason why I wouldn't have expected it to happen is because of how much you protect them, and that's the part that I guess was where I'm still.
I love them. That's the thing. Like I don't talk about Scotty. I don't talk about them. Like I love them, you know?
You seen Larsa's place, Lisa?
Gorgeous little cup.
I didn't even know she was in Miami. She didn't tell me. I found out where she was living from the invite.
Okay.
Anyways, on a like well-known Instagram page that we all kind of follow, was talking about all the different places. Like if you live in Miami Beach, what that says about you. If you live in wherever the
it denotes your lifestyle.
Okay. Right. So she was talking about Larsa's building, saying that that's where like all the hookers. You know, the OnlyFans, the drug dealers, the pimps live.
I don't know nothing about that lifestyle. Whatever y'all got going on, because that's not me.
Faith, he wants to know, Larsa, if Lisa had told you what she said about your apartment before Kiki and Marisol did, would you have forgiven her for it?
Absolutely, positively no.
When you saw it play out on the show, were you as butthurt about it as when you heard about it?
Okay, so there's a backstory to that.
Ooh, there's a lot going on.
I had issues with Lenny before, and I felt like Lisa wasn't there to like have a conversation with me. I had words with Lenny that were off camera, and I felt like Lisa never really addressed the issue that I had with Lenny.
What is going on? What is going on?
I feel like if you're in a situation and you know your husband's like a crazy person, don't you call and make peace with your friend and be like, hey, he didn't mean it, or like try to make peace with it?
Okay.
So I was kind of like upset with Lisa because she really didn't call me and like, you know, fix things.
I did call you.
No, you didn't.
Like, do you know Lisa has to rent her house every weekend to pay for her mortgage?
Rent a house? I have not rented my house one time in my entire life.
I'm a really good friend. That was not malicious.
5 days.
You put your hand in my face again, girl.
5 days.
You're going to stretch your ass across this motherfucking
So
kitchen.
when have I ever repeated anything that I've heard about you in life? There's 5 billion things I can look up and say about you and your relationship and your home and your husband and anything. Done. I don't say that. Don't knock my building down. Don't knock my apartment down. That's dumb. That's hurtful. It's dumb.
You already know it's me interjecting in this bitch again. Yeah, hey Larsa, hey girl. I really don't see anything that was wrong with what Lisa said. Yes, she is your friend and she shouldn't refer to you living in a building as to where pimps and hookers live, but you are a OnlyFans girl, and I'm not judging the OnlyFans girls, but you are one, and she really didn't lie to the fact that OnlyFans girls live in that building, because again, like I said, you are a OnlyFans girl, and your nipple is always popping out. I'm not nipple shaming, I'm just saying, girl, put a nipple cover on. Anyways, I just thought I'd throw that little moment in there.
Okay? I'm just saying you understand the difference, right? I'm just telling you that I've earned my unlike you. You live with your husband. Unlike you, Lisa.
You a disrespectful
So
ass
5
girl.
days.
You disrespectful is what you are.
I know. Then you're talking about the place that, like, I earned, like, I work hard for. It just hurt my feelings.
You were fighting dirty.
No, it's not called fighting dirty. It was facts.
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you, you can't beat me up.
But it's not facts. What, did I have a mortgage that I have to pay
You
for?
do
Did I
have a
rent-
mortgage.
Okay. Buzzer wrong.
You little liar.
No, I'm telling you. I don't have.
You don't know
I don't
it.
have a mortgage. She was
That you
trying.
know of.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
What did I say?
Let's make these plates for these men.
That I know of.
You do know.
Oh, Miss Larsa, let me find out you the queen of Miami. Who is giving you all this tea? Because all the time, Larsa has tea on everybody, and I am here for it. Come on, Miss Bone Collector. And she's not afraid to say the shit that she is being told to, girl. You better work.
Who cares? I don't care what you do.
Larsa, you're a liar.
You're lying. No, I'm not
You're
lying.
lying. Don't tell me I have a mortgage on my house. because
Lisa, you have a mortgage on your house. Do you want to see you have a mortgage on your house?
I don't have.
It's public knowledge.
You don't know a lot about Lenny and I. You obviously clearly don't. I don't know who is feeding you these lies that you feel like you need to repeat. Not everything about you is true, right? The fact that you stole someone's husband, is that fact?
And I also am spotting, is this your new love interest in the room over there?
Hey, Laura, that's what you doing? You with the boy Mike's son? You a cold motherfucker, ain't you? You cold as a motherfucker, homie.
No, I don't know. I'm here just with my publicist and my friends.
Oh, because you're dating, right?
Yeah.
Haven't you found someone?
I mean, I'm dating, yeah.
There's not a single person that's...
I mean, I'm just dating. You know, it takes a minute to find the right person, I think.
Okay, so you're still looking?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just single and, just dating.
Okay, you're having fun.
Yeah.
You're having fun. Where do you stand with all the Miami women?
I feel like we're in a good place. I feel like, we're all very different. We're all very outspoken. We're strong. We're independent. So I do feel like sometimes there's a little bit of friction.
I don't have to sit at the same table and respect you and be cool with you because you're not perfect, my friend.
I'm sorry.
I can take photos and I feel good about myself. I would not feel good about myself if I had a kid with someone I wasn't married to. That's just how I grew up.
That's devastating, man. Thanks.
But I'm saying I never went into this. I know, but I'm saying stay out of it like you normally do.
1, 2, 3, boom.
You know what? I do notice that I need to be more calm because my personality is calm. But if I hear someone lie, I'm like a psychopath. I get crazy.
Yes, Miss Larsa, Miss Larsa. I live for Miss Larsa. Sorry, I am extra, of course, but Larsa is that bitch. She has some good shade. She seems to be open about her. Well, not too open because what's going on with that Michael Jordan's son dating situation? And then also, I want to know, why was Kanye West texting you and venting to you when he's married and you are his wife's best friend? And then also, I want to know about you in Future. What was that about when you were married to Scotty and you were hunching on Future? I am oh so curious. But again, like I said, Larsa is that girl and she has me infatuated with her. The little seconds that she is on the screen causing chaos in this bitch.
Oh, please. Oh.
Now, I told y'all this was a Hot Topics type video, so I want to take a little second to talk about motherfucking Lisa Rinna Sourmouth. She is fired. You heard me.
There's been calls for your firing. How do you react to that?
How do you react to that? I go,
Okay, that's cool. You know, great.
Will Lisa Rinna be returning to The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for season 13? He's got the answer. Sorry, Lisa lovers, the celeb has decided to bid farewell to the reality series. E-News has learned that Lisa's contract expired at the end of last season.
No more seeing Miss Sour Mouth cause chaos on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, okay? Now, you know, if you have been watching my recaps in the past that I've done on the Housewives of Beverly Hills, that Sour Mouth has not been my favorite, but I am like, oh my God. Okay, now what are the girls gonna do? They're really gonna have to put in some work for some drama because Lisa Rinna was doing all of it. She really was the damn, what do you want to call her? The multiplier, the drama pusher. Not me being a Lisa stan all of a sudden. But on a real note, good motherfucking riddance, Sour Mouth. Could you take Dirty Diana with you? I hope. You know what? The announcement I would have taken first was from Diana. Yeah, what's going on with her? Wait a minute. Did they already say that? Did they already announce that she's not coming back? Or are we still waiting? Well, I'm not waiting because I don't want that bitch to... Whatever. Anyways, here's a little video montage dedicated to the firing and the problematic ways of Sour Mouth.
She's like one person one day and another person in another moment. You don't really know who
There's
you're
a
going
term
to
for
get.
that. It's called schizophrenic.
Lisa always acts like this because she's always looking for attention. That's Lisa. That's Lisa Rinna.
What would you call this? Losing my temper and just being cruel? Yeah, cruel. I feel if we're going to really talk about this, you're going to have to take responsibility for some of the things that you've said. You said some things about everybody, not just Kyle, like big things that, you know, I don't want to say that you need help, Kathy, but I think you need some help.
Did you or did you not say that my sister is close to death and that she is not 100% sober and that I'm an enabler?
I do not ever remember saying that.
I said them.
I said them.
Lisa Rinna flat out lied to me in Mexico.
I wanted to drag you. I'm going to torture you.
Someone told me that you said that I should have never brought race into this show, that this show is not that kind of show. And that really
If that were the
bothered
case,
me.
you should have come to me and asked me that because I did
please,
not
there's
say
so many
that.
other things you guys don't come to me and say directly.
Yeah, but that's a big one.
No, that's a big one.
That's a big one, Garcelle.
And you know what? I would never say that, by the way.
I don't know that.
Black folks, we don't need to be fighting on TV like that. It's enough of that type of reality TV.
And why do you do that? Why do you think that the black folks fight so much on TV?
Just saying.
Don't you
ever
You don't want out for everybody to know? You better watch what you talk about me or everybody will know.
Never
Everybody
go
will
near
know.
my husband.
Everybody will know.
You understand that?
Everybody
Never go after my husband.
Yes, okay, so Lisa is gone. Can we get Kim back? I love... Well, never mind, because I don't want Kim back unless she was going to do a takedown of Lisa Rinna. Because, you know, Kim be all over the place. I do love Kim down, but I hope she's in the right mental state. So, never mind on Kim. And they better not bring no goddamn Teddy Joe back. Bring her, leave her where she's at on her 2T's podcast and let her stay there. I really, no, thank you. Y'all tried it with her. And it's almost like a thing of Sharice. Y'all keep trying to bring her back, and y'all had her interviewing the girls last season, like goddamn, doing charity work. And no. Okay, so let's also, I want to talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because I know you guys are probably wondering why I don't have much content of them on my page, but it's like, what's going on with them? I've been trying to watch the episodes, but I'm bored. Mary is gone.
Heather, can I say this to you?
You can say
If you were trying to be my real friend, this would never even be. But then for you to just walk off like it's nothing is super hurtful. I'm really sorry I hurt you. You're a liar.
No, oh, I'm the liar? Wow.
You're weird. I don't feel like I'm a part of this world. I don't feel like I fit. I was born. My God. I was born for God.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
I'm here to spread the gospel.
Oh, beautiful.
And know your purpose in life. Little girl. Okay. Your car's out front. Did you try it? You can leave.
Mary, give her.
And then I don't want to keep hearing Lisa Barlow sing, "You're not giving tardy for the party." Okay, girl? Whoa, the ring didn't mean a thing. You're not serving anything like iconic housewife songs, so I don't want you to keep singing this Mormon. And I'm not shading Mormon culture in whatever. I'm just saying I don't want to keep hearing her sing that goddamn hymn, that church Jesus song and whatnot. Especially when she can't sing. I guess I should hush because I do the same thing, but anyway.
Away in a manger, no crib for his bed.
Yes.
The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the heaven looked down where he lay. And little Lord Jesus, no crying he made.
This is a pen, not a magic wand. You have to start with a modicum of talent.
And then Jen is going to jail.
I'm fighting this. I am
fighting it.
innocent.
She's fighting it.
And I will fight for every person out there that can't fight for themselves because they don't have the resources or the means, so they don't fight. I will fight.
Free Jen Shah, in its essence, means you're upholding the Constitution.
Any
comment at all?
Are you gonna go to jail for 11 years?
The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah pleaded guilty in her federal fraud case today in front of U.S. District Judge Sidney Stein. Since the housewife pleaded guilty to count 1, conspiracy to commit wire fraud in connection with telemarketing, the prosecutor agreed to drop count 2, which was conspiracy to commit money laundering. Shah allegedly scammed hundreds of people, specifically elderly, in a widespread telemarketing scheme.
You good. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Pardon me, guys.
Excuse me.
Pardon me, guys. Excuse me.
No, you can't go.
What are y'all gonna do now? Your storyline is gone. So that means it's time to cancel Salt Lake City. Send it along with Dallas. And then also, I'm sorry, as I said in the past, Dubai needs to go. It was really boring. I liked Chanel Ayan. She is the star. That is her show. But very much the rest of the girls, it's not giving. So if we want to send a show to the junkyard, let's send Dubai. And now let's send Salt Lake City, because what are you guys going to do? Angie K, the new girl, and the other girl with the grays in her hair. I live for those two a little bit, but I don't think they're going to be able to serve enough because their issues are with Jen, and Jen's going to be gone. So everybody got an issue with Jen, and Jen's going to be gone. And I don't really care to see Lisa and Meredith go back and forth any longer. Anyways, before we end this video, I want to, plug myself again. So yes, let's run back these commercials on this merch. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want to thank you guys for watching this special of 10,000 subscribers and you guys supporting me and just being a part of this chaotic family. I love y'all the fuck down. And here is a sneak peek of our, because y'all are a part of my chaotic family, as I just motherfucking said in this bitch. Yes, my mouth is sour, cussing the house down. But yes, here is a sneak peek of Surviving Diddy, my new special. I was going to do commentating on it, but I feel like the video will speak for itself. Now, if I come up missing or y'all see me tied up, y'all know who did it and why it was done. So I'm gonna need y'all to tell the police. Okay, no, but in a serious note, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and those who will support this Surviving Diddy video, I want to say thank you guys, because I know it will be outside the realm of what type of videos I normally do. So thank you guys for just supporting, as I just said.
Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
And I just miss Kim, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know we all go through grief and stuff like that.
I'll Be Sure says that Kim Porter was murdered, and he drops Diddy's name in a strange IG post. Puffy's bodyguard confirmed that Kim Porter was regularly abused by P. Diddy on a regular basis. It was only a matter of time. Kim planned to release a book, the book that would eventually expose and incriminate things about Diddy and others.
He also verbally, emotionally, and physically harmed her. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, actually confirmed the allegations when he said Diddy not only broke Kim's nose, which was subsequently disguised as plastic surgery, but she also slit her wrist during a fight. Oh, it goes on, loves. Y'all ever heard of Diddy's side chick, Sarah? Well, apparently, she was also mistreated, and at one point, Diddy even poured champagne on her head.
I mean, offering somebody $50,000 to abort a baby, whew. He must really want it gone bad.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, like the first 3-4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was like always belittling me and always like, he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me. It got really crazy that time. We was upstairs and he had like, we were in his closet and he like pushed me and I fell to the ground and then he like stood over me. So I was like laying on my back and he stood over me and he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head and I was just like covering my face. And he did that and then after he got done doing that, he like, cause he was standing, his legs were like in between me. So he stomped on my stomach like really hard and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe and he kept hitting me and I was like pleading to him like, can you stop? I can't breathe. And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like was like punching the back of my head.
In fact, all the other sugar babies apparently face the same mistreatment, and they were all required to sign NDAs to never speak a word of what really went down.
I wasn't willing to do
was expected of me.
And that was a sneak peek of surviving Diddy, honey. Diddy, you have some explaining to do. Okay? Yeah. Thank you for watching this video, y'all.